All right, it is a cold, rainy day in Atlanta, and I just pulled up to my homeboy Luney Tunez spot. It's called Vibe Studios ATL. He's gonna show us the spot. Let's go check out his spot.
Bolo.
I know you can see me. Your boy is ready.
Hey, Bolo, my
yes,
guy.
it is. We are here.
Come on in.
We are here.
Welcome
Real,
to the vibe.
real ATL legend. Like, come on now. If you from ATL and you've been in this music game for a while, you know of the one, the only.
Yes, sir.
You say who it is, man.
Hey, man. Grammy Award-winning producer, Luney Tunez in the flesh. What's happening, man? Welcome to the vibe. We're here at Vibe Studios.
And this is yours.
Hey.
It's not funded by nobody else. This is all you.
Hey, all me. We're going to take y'all on a tour right quick, though. Of course, when you walk in, we got the Rihanna wall, showing love to Riri.
Look at this. Look at this.
Unapologetic. We got Rihanna licking money. You know, we got to, you know what I'm saying, kind of just set the tone. You walking through. Of course, we got the Grammy plaque on the wall. You know what I'm saying? Got to pay homage, you know what I'm saying, to the Rock Nation family. You know, we're going to swing on in here. Just the whole podcast setup. You know, people be coming in here shooting their podcasts, you know, catching the vibe, you know, talking about you know, what's going on in the world.
No, hold on. Now, this is not no cheap. This is not cheap stuff here. This is like a real podcast room with the big TVs on deck.
What we talking about, Bolo? What we talking about, man?
Look at this, man. Look at this, man. Come on, man.
What we talking about? We want to sit down and do it. We can sit down and do an interview right now.
You gonna interview me?
You feel me? Let me interview you. Let's do it. Let's talk.
Man, what else you got, man?
Of course, we got
Come
counts
on,
for the
man.
audience. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna come on. We gonna go to the West Wing. Come on. Go to the
We ain't
West
like
Side.
MTV Cribs right now.
Yeah, man.
Might
We
be a
know
little thing where
we
we
on
fast
tour.
forward.
We on tour right now. So this is the live review room.
Wow.
You know, people come in here and shoot videos, photos, to kind of set their own vibe. You know, of course, we could change it up. What's your favorite color, man? We got the police. You know what I'm saying? We got the, you know what I'm saying, the red going. Hey, man.
This is
Only
crazy.
studio with this type of vibe. We gotta own up to our name, man. You know?
Now, I came in here, what was it? It was last year.
Yeah. Hey,
It didn't look nothing like this. Absolutely nothing like this. When I walked in here just now, it's like,
You're flabbergasted.
yeah. Like that. Come on, man. Show me around, man.
Come on, man. We ain't done. So we're gonna take it on over here to the other side. You know, I know y'all like the Louis Vuitton. I know y'all like the Supreme. So we kind of got a cool little theme vibe. You know what I'm saying? This studio, like the B-room.
Got that Supreme. I'm scared to even walk on the rug, man.
Hey, man, you know, we lemon pepper steppers, man. So this is the Supreme, you know what I'm saying? People come in here, catch a vibe. A couple people actually, you know, shot videos in here. But this kind of like a cool little red and white little vibe.
This is crazy, man.
Yeah, man, so.
Come on, man. Let me see this other side, man. You got the hallway with all the stuff in here and everything.
So, you know, of course, you don't want to pay homage to the greats. You got Jay-Z, Dre, Biggie, Tupac, Eminem. We all about the money of Monopoly. You know, rest in peace to Kobe. You know, a lot of people don't know I was in LA for the past 10 years. I had to pay homage to Kobe. Of course, we got Tupac again. You know, we fighting the fight every day. Every day a battle, you feel me? So you had to put Muhammad Ali up. You know what I'm saying? We got Bart, Mickey telling everybody fuck the world. A lot of people feel like this, and of course we had to put some melanin. You know?
Like, I feel like I need to book some time.
This is where the magic happens. Come on. This is my baby right here. You know what I'm saying? This is the A room. Of course, we got the Garden of Eden on the wall. You know what I'm saying? Kind of modern. Definitely sets off the vibe. People come in here, they love it. Booth. You can kind of pick a vibe, any color, how you feeling at the moment. We have our special couch here. Everybody who come here, bless the couch. I don't know if you've been to the website or the Instagram page. you'll see who came through here, man. We got the 18-inch sub to hit a knock in your truck. You know what I'm saying? Your chest. You feel me?
We in the Garden of Eden right now.
Garden of Eden. Hey, man, listen, man. We in the wilderness. We in the jungle right now. You done made it to the vibe, my guy.
I'm going to be stealing some ideas
Oh,
for my
no.
spot.
Look, hey, everybody who come in here, they get inspired. They be like, yo.
It's crazy because the last time I was here, this was just the drywall wasn't even up in here. That is
like a
crazy.
before and after video I should make.
You need to. Like, this is crazy. I remember that TV was a little problem too. Fitted it in there. You know, you
figured it out.
You figured it out. Took a couple contractors. Your boy figured it out.
It took like 3-4 months to build this. Mind you now, this was like a shell. It took a lot of patience, a lot of contractors. Mind you now, I was in LA, you know what I'm saying, for the past 10 years. So I just had to come back to my roots, back to Atlanta, and just do something real monumental for the city. If you know, you know, though.
Yeah,
you know
everybody can't come here. Yeah.
Everybody can't come here. But it's like, if you know, real exclusive. So, you know, y'all tap in, man.
It is a vibe in here. It's a long way from Powerful Draws.
Oh, man, what?
Hey, that Powerful Draws was...
Hey, that Powerful Draw was a killer.
Now,
man.
look, if y'all don't know, I know Luney from the old throwback days, from the
man.
gate days.
Yeah.
When I first got here, shout out to my
beginnings, man.
homeboy Bama, man. He linked me up with him just by coming to the shows, and I used to see him performing and stuff like that, and that's when everybody used to get on the stage and support.
Yeah.
It was very, well, it was some instances, but it was very few.
I don't want to, look, shout out to Akini. I don't want to hella places. He done paid me a lot of money back in the day.
Yes.
Powerful Draw.
Yeah. He had a song called Powerful Draws that was powerful. Luney.
What's up, man?
I know you had a journey.
For sure.
Right? And,
Been one hell of a journey.
And you produce for a lot of people, right?
Facts.
A lot of people. And we know right now your biggest record, like one of your biggest records, was with Rihanna.
Facts.
That ended up earning you a Grammy. Album is multi-platinum album.
Over
you know what I'm
3
saying?
times.
And then, but before that, you produced for a lot of people, and you was tied in with some very, very popular people, and you know what I'm saying, throughout the city and everything. Like, tell us like the journey, like all the way back. I want to go all the way back.
Like day one?
Like all the way back.
All the way back. So look, you know, I started producing very, very young in my age. That's why I call myself like the young OG, because I'm like 16, 17 years in, Bolo. Like, no cap. Because I really call myself like one of the pioneers of beat tagging. Like, cause when I was beat tagging, I would have had Nitty, it was Drummer Boy, you know what I'm saying? So like, I really consider myself one of the pioneers of just like tagging your name on beat. We can look this up, it's like 2000, early 2000, but everybody now is like, was probably some of them ain't even thought of right now. So my first kind of recognition was like T.I., you know what I'm saying, PSC, the Indict This mixtape. And you know what's so funny about this mixtape, Bolo?
What's that?
This shit is in the Trap Museum. You know what I'm saying? There's a song on there called $1 Million Trap House. I did with AK. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to AK, PSC. That kind of catapulted me into like just working with a bunch of locals.
One thing I definitely can say about Atlanta since I've been here since 2007. They treat the local artists the same as the big artists. So like if you do a track with somebody who's up and coming here, like I'm gonna tell you something. You know the first record I heard when I first pulled up to Atlanta before I even moved my stuff in my house?
What's that?
It was Young Ralph. Looking Like Money.
Looks like money.
And I thought that was so huge because the city got behind it so much. And I was like, yo, every hood, every side of town had their person. They're not just one guy, but guys, gals, everybody. And with the whole dancing scene, and I know you was here like for the whole dancing scene.
No, fact. I'm definitely one of the producers that kind of like capitalize on the snap movement. Shout out to the Flow Masters, because I feel like the Flow Masters, they really don't get their credit as much as they should. You know what I'm saying? They came up with the lean with it, rock with it. They came up with the whole motorcycle stuff with Jock and shit. But you know, that's a whole another story. But yeah, like, you know, it's a song called Watch Me Do It. I had did with them. It kind of took off. That kind of catapulted them into like, you know, doing stuff with Lil Jon and Jermaine Dupri and stuff. That was like another, you know, kind of milestone in my life. Then with that, I did a beat battle. So if we're gonna tell the story, we gotta tell the story, right? So I did the beat battle. Shout out to ATL, what is it? ATL Talent or something like that with Honey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember
Honey. Remember Honey? So check this out. I'm at a beat battle. I'm just running through niggas. I'm just boom. So Gorilla Zoe, he pull up, right? You know what I'm saying? So Black Bill Gates, he go to the car, Black Boom. You gotta introduce you to this Luney Tunez. Boom. Mind you now, we had We was on burnt CDs. They had hella beats on, you know what I'm saying, blank CDs. Get a CD to Zoe. Had my number on that motherfucker. So his Zoe called me. He's like, yo, Luney Tunez, come up here, man. Block want to meet you. Boom, go up there, chop it up with Block, get signed to Block ENT. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm signed. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the industry. Boom. So like that kind of taught me a lot on how to move in the industry. You know what I'm saying? So a couple hits came out of that with Jock and Zoe, of course. Was Gucci Mane, Rick Ross. You know, the list goes on. Next chapter, Future come around. I'm like, all right, new rapper in Atlanta, Future. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Nat. So he links me with Future. Get in there with Future. First record we do, Go Harder. Go Harder was Future first ever single. Nationally, he dropped. L.A. Reid loved it. They put the stamp on it. Boom. Go look it up. It's online called Go Harder. Kind of like out of his element a little bit, because you know Future, he like a street, but he like rapping some inspirational type stuff in the song. So a lot of NBA picked it up. A lot of NFL, they picked it up. Produced Go Harder and a whole bunch of other Brain on Drugs. We did Rider with Tasha Couture. A couple other joints.
Tasha, she'll be on here soon.
You know what I'm saying? So from that, another day working in the studio, it was like almost 9 years ago, right? So he doing the Mike Will beat in front of me, like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mike Will, that's my partner. So he recording on the Mike Will beat. It's another day working, man, and they was about to wrap it up. I'm like, bro, you looking for some Rihanna? Like, you some R&B shit? So boop! You know what I'm saying? So look, I gotta do it like that, right? So we in the studio. I'm like, yo, you looking for some R&B shit? I hit the button. You know what I'm saying? That shit came on. You feel me? So he vibing and shit. You know, he in the zone. He tell the engineer, he said, hey man, go cut the tune on. You know what I'm saying? Auto tune. He's like, go cut the tune on. You get in there. So I'm looking at, I'm like, what is he doing? Like, so shout out to Self, you know, rest in peace Self. That was like his engineer, like, you know what I'm saying? Me and Self, dope engineer, man. So Self look at me, he's like, yo, Luney. He's like, man, congrats on your Grammy, man. This is before Rihanna ever heard his song. This is like right in there at the moment. He looked at me like, yo, Luney, congrats on your Grammy. And I'm like, what? We went by, boom, phone, politics started going. Bro, Rihanna with this, bro, da. I'm like, what? Like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that shit really came about. And when I won a Grammy himself, he reached back out. What I told you. Yeah, it's like he's spoken into existence, because at the moment, I'm like, Rihanna ain't finna pick this shit, man. Like, he in there howling, L-O-V. So I'm like, you know, at the moment, you didn't really understand. But man, that shit was a smash. 200 million streams later, album 3 times platinum. You know what I'm saying? That shit really changed my life. And a lot of people don't know who Akon brother was behind that record. He set that whole play up. So shout out to Boo.
Now you got a story.
Nah, like facts. This shit is for real.
It's a real story. Like, what's something that you could tell a lot of young producers? Because I always try to ask different producers, what's something that you would tell your younger self as a younger producer?
Learn piano, because Lord have mercy. I'm tired of calling piano players to come to my and play these chords and shit, but I know how to get the shit across now. But my younger self, them keys will change your life. Listen.
That's real. With that particular record, what did you use to make, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I ain't gonna lie, so I was on FL, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then I got introduced, you know what I'm saying, to Cubase. I ain't been off Cubase yet. I'm like, nigga, I don't want a Grammy off Cubase. Man, I ain't never switching. So I'm on Cubase right now. Like Go Harder, I made on FL. Brain on Drugs with Future, I made on FL. Die About It with Kevin Gates, I made on FL. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that is crazy.
Do You Remember, Caleb Rihanna, Rich Homie Quan, I made that on FL. Like, the list goes on.
It always feels good to be in the studio with people that you knew and I, you know, kind of grew up with in this game. You know what I'm saying? Because like, just by seeing him on the stage, because at first, when I first seen him, I thought he was just a rapper.
Nah, yeah.
But then everybody like, he's like, he making the beats, he's doing all that too. And then I'm like, okay, so we start going to showcases. I see all the people on his beats. I'm like, I need to get some of my beats on here too. So I started, you know.
It's like that friendly competition.
Yeah, it's like the friendly competition. Yeah. And then we became cooler and cooler. And I remember when everything first really hit off for him, and then it hit off for me. And then now we just enjoying.
We're just having fun, man.
The fruits of labor and still getting paid by it.
Yeah. there has definitely.
Because this is crazy, man. He got a whole studio, everything. Like, Luney, what is one thing right now that you see has changed in the music biz? Like, what do you think is changed from when we were out? Because, you know, we was in the CD age, we was in all that. Do you think, like, this whole digital age is...
Yeah, it's different. It's kind of different and good because, like, artists right now, like, if you got your stuff together, it's like you don't really need no label no more. You really just need distribution. Once you got your core fans, your fans gonna support you all the way. You don't really need to go run and sign to no label and give them what I call it 50%. I forget 50%. So yeah, like, you know, it's like, and you can really just make $1 million like easy. Like super easy if you like a dope artist and you know what you're doing, you got your stuff together. You know, it's different because back then people depended on getting signed and getting your CDs pressed up, selling merch, and you know the whole era now is like you can sell merch right now. You ain't even got to touch nothing. You got shops that do it for you.
Everything is done for you. It's
I think it's like a lot of more. Like I think the game is like a lot of more laid back, more lazy. Like 'cause it's so easy to do whatever it is you want to do.
Do you think that's why it's not that much longevity?
I wouldn't say longevity because if you hot, you know, like people gonna support you if you hot. That's what I'm saying. You know how long you think like rappers' longevity is? What, a year, 2,
I would
3?
I would say a good career maybe be about 4 years.
4 years?
Yeah, it's like an NFL running back.
Exactly. Yeah, but if you got hits, like you be one hit wonder, and maybe that one song could change your life, you know. But you just got to keep on creating. You know, keep on creating. That's the thing. You can't be lazy because it's almost like, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? You gonna book that studio time? You gonna put them hours in? You gonna be that dope songwriter writing to beats? You know what I'm saying? Shopping your stuff. Like, how bad do you want it? Because it's artists out there that's putting in overtime, no sleep. I'm talking about 0.
Man, what you got over here, man?
So look. I mean, it's simple, man. I mean,
that's all you need. People think you need a lot, man. You don't.
It ain't nothing special. Of course, we got the white to kind of match everything.
Key Lab, yeah.
Key Lab, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Arteria. They just sent me a few of these over here. Key Labs and everything
you know,
straight.
Rocking the Cubase. You know, nothing too major, man. You know, so right now, Bolo, I'm rebranding myself as the Remaking. So I've just been tapping into them 80s, 90s crates. A lot of new stuff coming 2022, man. Just being here, just cooking up. Remaking, Shaka Khan, you know, just another little vibe. I'm gonna kind of break it down real quick. So we got that. That's kind of like the main little melody. This is like the little kind of sub, but not sub, but still.
What type of sub is that?
It's like a little synth sub. So with this song, there's a lot of key changes in here. Shout out to my boy Bub.
So like it's like a pitch up, or it's like,
yeah, no, it changes from the chorus to the verse. So like with this, so you have then it goes into the verse. Yeah, so right now that's what purity. Like purity is like kind of like
classic.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's I guess early 2000s. But you can't sleep on that, right? You know what I'm saying? So we gonna tap into some of these drums.
Extra process shit.
You know what I'm saying? You know, nigga been out there on the West Coast for like 10 years, so I done learned the whole rhythm, that little bop. YG400. Oh. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we're using purity again. This is for the chorus. You know what I'm saying? Kind of little smooth little strings. And then, you know, you just kind of put it all together. Luney Tunez in your area. Only one way to do it, Bolo. you remake a hit. If you're gonna do it, I know a lot of y'all producers be doing the remakes. If you're gonna do it the right way. It's all about leveling. You know what I'm saying? Getting the levels right, making sure stuff ain't louder than other ones. That's how it is with me. But sometimes I tap into the EQ to throw some reverb or some sound. That's it. You gotta smash.
Yep, there it is.
At the Vibe.
At the Vibe Studios.
We at the Vibe.
Brother Luney Tunez. You know what I'm saying? Known this man for a long time. Seen it come up.
It's been some years, boys. I remember when we both ain't had no kids.
Proud of you, man.
We at the Vibe, man. I appreciate it, Bolo. Appreciate you highlighting this segment because a lot of people don't know. I hope this reached the masses. Y'all share this video, spread it, watch the ads.
Man, but look, man, I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all guys learned something from it. Like I always say, peace out.